Hello. I was planning on making what's new in 2024 AI news type video for tomorrow. It's probably going to have another insane AI week kind of title that so many people tell me they hate. Hi, Gaurav here, and I'm bringing you what's happened in the past 72-ish hours in the world of AI. OpenAI announced that ChatGPT will now have memory and reference to things from past conversations, what everyone was gossiping about, right? Stability AI released Stable Cascade, and it's really good. NVIDIA releases Chat with RTX, a tool that lets you chat with any of your documents on your local computer. Google announced Gemini Pro 1.5 with a million token context window. That's roughly more than 500,000 words of input and output. OpenAI shows off Sora, the most advanced and realistic text to video we have ever seen, and it can generate videos of up to a minute at a time. You can get immersed. So yes, this video is going to be jam-packed, and I'm probably call this week an insane, mind-blowing, or some other over-the-top adjective, because I believe we are so back in a great 2024. Do subscribe to my channel for these great videos. AI will most likely lead to an end of the world, right? What we see. Meantime, we'll get to watch great movies. Impressive technology, but spare a thought for those young people currently entering the film industry, who certainly will have recognized that OpenAI has stolen their future. Starting off, Google just dropped Gemini Pro 1.5, the next version of its AI model with a million plus token context length. That is, the model can now understand entire books, full movies, and postcard series all in one go. This surpasses all other competitor chatbot context windows by a long, long shot. Gemini Pro 1.5 now uses a mixture of experts MOE approach for more efficient training and higher quality responses. Impressive to see Google ship Pro 1.5 mid-Feb, right? Just after the launch of Pro in December and the Advance just last week or so. Sample of the model in action on AI Studio. You can upload multiple PDF files that can tally up to more than 500,000 words, and Gemini Pro will process the information and give you an output in say seconds. This also works for uploading entire code bases, 1 hour of video, 11 or more hours of audio, and more. These are huge, huge improvements, and just shocking to see this new model beat out Gemini Ultra, the paid version that was launched just last week or so in so many benchmarks. Subscribe to my channel and you'll never miss an important update thing in AI ever again. Question comes to our mind. Don't understand how a newer and a better, I suppose, model underperforms in some areas compared to its predecessor. So here we have to view it very differently. You have to compare it to the previous Pro model. This is much smaller model than the Ultra one. It will be super interesting to see the Ultra 1.5 equivalent here. Another aspect, Gemini 1.5 Pro comes with a standard 128,000 token context window. But starting today, a limited group of developers and enterprise customers can try with a context window of up to 1 million tokens via that AI Studio and Vertex AI in private view. The more we look at these videos, the more the motions feel like a video game. The walking here is there, but the appearance of only some videos look like a video game footage. Maybe this model is a lot of trained on game footage. Models are good at learning to change the style that is simulated. Real. In 10 years, you can't imagine the employment rate will be with no joke because AI will become so good by then. I think with this kind of non-linear rates of growth, another one, OpenAI, Sora. I'm still in shock. This is crazy. And I put up to a compilation of videos that have blown my mind the most. Sora is an advanced AI model that can create realistic and imaginative scenes from text instruction. It can generate videos up to 1 minute long while maintaining that visual quality and fidelity to users' instruction. That's the prompt. Some examples are from a movie trailer featuring the adventures of 30-year-old spaceman wearing a knitted wool motorcycle helmet. Crazy, right? In a sort cinematic style, shot on videos. So these are the many prompts that have really generated all these things. You can have a prompt of historical footage of, say, a country. Now, wow, this temporal and spatial stability of OpenAI Sora looks rock solid. You would have seen this prompt a lot, historical footage of California during gold rush. Creates surprising characters, which are close-ups, detailed camera movements such as dolly and the flying cameras. This OpenAI Sora, a new text-to-video model, it can generate high-quality 1 minute long videos that already rival a previous one, Runway. Sora is currently being tested by also experts to identify any risk or issues. That's good. There's no document yet, but here's what we know about the architecture. Bit of tech here. It uses a diffusion model starting with noise and refining it in video. It relies on transformative architecture to scale up, representing videos as patches similar to tokens in text models, allowing for a variety of data types, right? Incorporating techniques from DALI 3. It closely follows text instruction. To be fair, the camera is not rotating per the prompt, but nitpicking aside, this is amazing. How can it be so realistic that it really distorts reality? Now, for something completely different, while everyone is just posting all the mind blowing examples, I want to talk about the consequences also here. One, clearly, this isn't the end of the road. Generational quality and consistence, ability to maintain the story style and details will get better and the cost will go down. Videos today are already hard to distinguish from reality, and soon it will be outright impossible, even with algorithms or other neural networks. Two, right now, pics of three-fingered kids and six-legged cats as war victims are raking up hundreds of views, right? But what happens? People are overlooking even such obvious flaws, not to mention the more sophisticated examples above. And that's despite, say, Twitter having community notes where tweets with fake or misinformation get tagged, right? With a debunking label to and links to trusted sources. Other social networks don't have anything like this at all. Three, creating a completely non-existing news topic or properly hitting up the right one will become even easier. People trust videos. Whip up videos from various angles, right? Post them and bots on something like ChatGPT will comment, discuss, retweet. We live in a world where not just news is written based on tweets, but political decisions are made based on the same tweets, which of course don't represent reality for a second even. 4. Don't think OpenAI will be a force for good, imposing censorship and preventing the generation of deepfakes. Also, other disinformation as well. They might be, but they still don't possess unique and irrepressible knowledge. Other researchers and developers with similar solutions are only a couple of years behind this. 5. As for the photographers, directors, and other filmmakers, those who say AI won't replace you, a person with AI will, are only half right. This is transitional period that won't last very long. We have seen. It's hard to predict, but I give this industry 10, maybe less years at most. A neural network with literally the experience and knowledge of all humanity will be able to create much deeper and more engaging stories. And the most important, personalized ones. 6. The entertainment industry will change. Endless personalization, interactive multiplayer series on any topic will likely emerge within few years. 7. In conclusion, I want to say that, my dear read, all among the 0.01% of people who have clear understanding of these technologies, their capabilities and the future. Deceiving everyone else is just a piece of cake. Addressing another point, regulations will force all AI generated products tag their content with some metadata indicating it was AI generated. But this metadata will be also easily removed. Use this knowledge for good while you still can. Tell everyone trusting your own eyes and ears is no longer an option. Personalized video naturally will be a thing too. I know a thought of it. Thank you for watching this video till the very end. Do let me know your AI generated videos. Links in the comments below. Thank you.